Halloween is without a doubt one of the most popular holidays. The costumes, the parties, and of course the sweet treats makes it the favorite day for probably many children and even adults. But for people that have diabetes, especially for children with type 1 diabetes, Halloween can be difficult. Hello, this is Adriana here. You probably have seen me already in a few videos, but here it is a little bit more about me. I am a licensed dentist in Colombia, and I'm currently a student in the Advanced Standing Program for International Dentists at USC. As a healthcare professional, especially as a dentist, I like to promote products that are good for your health and for your teeth. And with a family member with type 1 diabetes, I'm personally aware of the harmful effects of high glycemic sweeteners and the importance of eliminating sugar. The popular sugary treats that are given away as trick-or-treat items for Halloween can be harmful and even deadly to children with type 1 diabetes. So, as a parent of a child with type 1 diabetes, what do? Do you deprive your children from enjoying this season, or you think that just giving them candies once is going to be okay? Well, it's not okay to give a harmful substance in the form of candy to a type 1 diabetic child, or for that matter, to anyone with diabetes. The facts are nobody should be really eating sugars because of the downsides to your health and your teeth. So what can we do? Simple solution. Just switch to a sweetener that can be life-changing for these kids. Join us and make this Halloween different for children with type 1 diabetes with a BochaSweet Candy Package Giveaway. If you know a child with type 1 diabetes, now you don't have to hand them a sugary treat. Instead, you can hand them a package of these diabetic-friendly sweet treats. If you want to participate in getting these diabetic-friendly treats to a child with type 1 diabetes, simply go to BochaSweet.com to learn more. Please share this video or tag somebody that you know that is either diabetic or has a child with type 1 diabetes so that we together can bring a smile to the faces of these type 1 diabetic children during this holiday season. Now, for those of you that prefer doing it at home, I'm going to show you how to make a sugar-free alternative to these 5 popular candies using BochaSweet sugar replacement. We'll be making peanut butter cups, Almond Joy, Crunch bars, Gummy Bears, Goobers, and Raisinets. Let's get started. Our first candy alternative is Almond Joy. We're going to use our powder BochaSweet. We're going to use 1 cup of powder BochaSweet and a 1/4 cup of water, and we're going to make a simple syrup. Stir on medium-low heat until the powder sugar is completely dissolved into the water. You want it to be as clear as water. This is when you know that it's ready. We're going to make the coconut base. For this, we're going to mix a 1/2 cup of shredded coconut, 1 teaspoon of chicory root, a 1/4 cup of the simple syrup we just made, and 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. Fill up the silicone molds with the coconut mixture. I'm gonna dunk the almond in the simple syrup, and this is gonna help us bonding it onto the coconut mix. Now I'm gonna make the chocolate for the chocolate-based candies that we're gonna make today. In a double boiler, we're gonna melt 2 ounces of unsweetened chocolate. Next, we're gonna add 3 ounces of melted cacao butter. And we're gonna stir it until it's mixed well. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup of powdered BochaSweet. Now we're gonna add in an 1/8 cup of cocoa powder. I recommend adding a 1/4 cup of milk protein powder. And last but not least, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Our Almond Joys had enough time to freeze. Now I'm gonna put the first chocolate coat and back to the freezer. I just took this Almond Joy out of the freezer. I'm gonna pop them out and cover the other side with more melted chocolate. Our next sugar-free candy is the peanut butter cups. So I'm gonna start by pouring the chocolate halfway up in this silicone mold. Freeze it for 10 minutes. Now we're gonna make the peanut butter filling. We're gonna add 1/3 cup of melted peanut butter. And we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of the simple syrup we previously made. Now if you wanna add some thickness, you can add 2 teaspoons of almond flour or peanut flour. We take the base out of the freezer and now we're gonna fill it up with the filling we just made. Once it's set, we're gonna do the top layer with more melted chocolate. Freeze to set for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now we're gonna make some crunch bars. We're gonna use sugar-free crispy rice, and if you wanna make it more low carb or keto, you can also do protein crisps. Freeze to set for 10 to 15 minutes. Our last chocolate recipe is raisinets and bluebirds. You can use just peanuts, or you can use, in our case we did almonds and peanuts, and the raisins I'm gonna just make it all together. You could also use any nut of your preference, but the way you make it is the same. Now we're spreading the raisins and the nuts individually on the parchment paper. This is our last recipe, probably my favorite. We're gonna make gummy bears. We're gonna mix the dry ingredients, the powdered BochaSweet, and the gelatin. Now we're adding 1 tablespoon of carrot juice, 1/2 teaspoon or orange flavor, and 1 cup of water. So there you have it. Start making this season a healthier, low-carb and sugar-free one with these 5 candy recipes. On a side note, another great alternative for a snack, for a treat, or also even as a replacement for a meal are the Bocha bars. These are packed with high-quality ingredients, high protein, and of course sweetened with BochaSweet. You can learn more about the brand and the BochaSweet products at BochaSweet.com. Make sure to pass this video along, and please tag somebody you know who's a diabetic or has a type 1 diabetic child. Our mission at BochaSweet is to create great tasting products that provide your body with a healthy sweetness for a healthy you, and that taste better. We want to eliminate the danger of consuming sugar during this season for as many type 1 diabetic children as we can possibly serve. So please join us and help us make this mission possible. We cannot do it without you.